Ace match is Lambo versus Serral, guys. Lambo versus Serral. I'll give you guys a prediction. 5 minutes is what you guys get. Serral 2-0 complete prediction. Serral versus a Lambo, best of one. Ace match. You guys have 5 minutes. Put your imaginary internet channel points on the line. We'll obviously do a little interview with the boys afterwards as well. For the people who don't always watch my broadcast of WTL, whenever a match is over, win, lose, or draw, it's not possible to draw, but we'll just say it hypothetically. We always do an interview with the boys. We'll take a little break after the Ace match, couple minutes, set it up, and then we'll have a little 5 to 10 minute chat with the 3 players. See how they're feeling after their games, talk about the games a little bit, and obviously maybe get a bit of a forecast for the Home Story Cup weekend. We have a... We had a little discussion over playing some different games with each other. And I don't know what it was, but... Wait, where do I find it? Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong channel. So basically, Reynor suggested us to play a couple games. Trigger responded, and Serral responded this morning at 8:49 a.m. He said, sorry, I wasn't home for the entirety of Saturday. And then I said, like, just Jonah casually dominating the dance floors of Helsinki on a Saturday night. Well deserved, champ. I hope we're fresh for the rebellion today, though. And Serral responded, yep, I'm already getting ready for the Krefeld dance floor. So he's looking forward to it, guys. He got some practice in yesterday night. Just Jonah tearing up Helsinki. Everyone has different preparations for a Home Story Cup weekend. I know he was at the finish line. I don't actually think that Jonah went to the club in Helsinki, but he rolled with it, and it made me happy. Home Story Cup 24 is happening upcoming weekend. Most people will arrive in Krefeld on Thursday. Friday, the games will start around 1 p.m. The casters will be Wardy, Loco, and myself. Playlist has not totally been announced, but I can let you guys know that the BASILISK folks will be there. Trigger, Serral, and Reynor will all make an appearance at Home Story Cup 24. They have not revealed everybody else yet. I think we've got some very cool players participating in this Home Story Cup. It's a bit of a shame that it is being held in such a busy month of Starcraft. I mean, who could have ever thought that we would complain about there being too many things to look forward to in the year 2023? But December is a very busy month. The nerds are here. Ace match will be played on Golden Aura. Lambo is going to try to make this a very memorable day for himself. He's going to be feeling real good after that 2-0 earlier over Reynor. But now he goes up against a man that has often stopped him in the past. We had a big online tournament in the Corona era, and I always forget the name of it because a lot of these big online tournaments blend together. But Lambo had the best run he ever had in that one, made it to the grand finals, and in that grand finals he played against, yes, it was next tournament, thank you Ian Blue. Made it to the grand finals of that tourney. In the grand finals, he played against Serral, and he put up one hell of a fight. I think it went to game 7. In the end, it was the great Iona Sotala who won that one. Time for our ace match, guys.
Final round. Fight!
Bottom right side of Golden Aura. I once more apologize about the poor quality of the stream today. There is nothing I can do about it. It is not in my hands. There are 2 streams I can use, Twitch or YouTube. Twitch is often a little bit sharper, but the problem with Twitch is that it buffers a lot, and that's even more annoying to watch than the low quality YouTube stream. So we're just working with the tools that they give us. But I'll do my best to tell you guys what is happening. Lambo for the Rebellion in the bottom right side. Serral for Basilisk in the top left. Both teams already got 1 point for this going to an ace match. The winner of the ace match will get an extra point. Before this clan war started, the Rebellion had 2 more points than us, so they will always still be ahead of us in the standings. But next weekend they play against Onsite. I don't even know what kind of an outcome I hope for there, because we'd like to finish above both of them. So maybe that going to an ace match is best for us. If we win next weekend without an ace match and they go to an ace match, we can win 3 points. We'll see. The quality is definitely a bit worse today than it was many other days, which is a bit frustrating because this was a clan war I was really looking forward to. And I think it has delivered so far, right? We've seen some cool Starcraft. We've seen a couple of awesome builds, great fights. It's a shame that we cannot enjoy it in HD. It's okay. We're just happy it's here. Serral will be at Homesteader Cup. The entire Basilisk squad will be there. I will be the captain. I will be buying some drinks for everyone. I'll be bringing waters as well if the players need it. Trigger, Reynor, and Serral will all play in the tournament. Sometimes I can increase the quality, but if I do that, it might get laggy. But we can give it a shot. I just hope it works. I have increased it now, but whenever it obviously automatically decreases. For now, it looks good. Lambo Serral, ace match. Let's hope it can stay this sharp. Both players opening up with circling speed. I would say that's not necessarily a given in this day and age. I did it already twice earlier. Oh my god, Ruffle. I upgraded it twice, but then it just got decreased again. I have tried, trust me. That is exactly what I'm doing, Midigun. But it's just if their stream is unstable, it will automatically decrease in quality to make sure it keeps on running. But yeah, right now it looks good. Fingers crossed it stays like this. Lambo fires up a lair 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Serral was the one dropping a Roach Warren first. Fired up that lair right after the Zerglings got taken out. And Serral drink. Of course, he's an adult. Not a big drinker, but every now and then to celebrate, he'll have one. Or sometimes even if he gets eliminated early, which doesn't happen very often, but if you attend Homesteader Cup this weekend, there is a good chance that you'll see your favorite pro gamers have a beer. It is okay. They're all of legal drinking age. They're allowed. It's okay for them if they want to. That they too have a bit of fun with the rest of the community. I can lower the music a little bit. Serral fires up 9 roaches. Lambo, his Roach Warren is done. Has 3 Overlords finishing up. That's 12 roaches now for Serral, guys. Still no lair on Serral's side. Safe to say that Serral is going to be aggressive. Lambo is wondering, should I build drones or should I build... He's making some banelings now. Why is he making banelings? Lambo is playing a very greedy game here. He drops the Spire. But this is the first time he's going to see all these roaches of Serral make their way to the other side of the map. Honestly, this is going to be, I think, incredibly difficult for Lambo. And clearly Lambo is a man on fire today, so we're not going to count him out just yet. But a single Spine and a couple of Links and a couple of Banelings, I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Big moment here in the ace match of the Rebellion versus Basilisk. Can Serral do what he has done so often for us in the past, and that is bring it home in the ace match? We have Roaches and we have Banelings. Taking out the hatchery is obviously a great start. I wonder if we need more than just the hatch. I think Serral at this point is also maybe thinking perhaps I need more than just that hatchery. I want to make sure that I can deal some critical damage to Lambo. It's going to take out the Baneling Nest. What are we going to go for afterwards? Lair is on the way on the other side of the map. Lynx will finish off that hatchery. Roaches will now start battling Queens. Lambo has his own defensive Roaches out. I really think that Serral could have done a bit more, but he's obviously not done yet. He's going to go for the Roach Warren, so he takes out the Baneling Nest. He takes out the Roach Warren too. Single Spine and a couple of Roaches. Ooh, Lambo had a lot of units on the left side. These Roaches, I think, were kind of early. Maybe with the Spine support, Lambo can be fine here. Does still have a couple of Banelings left. The Queens are dropping Transfuse on that Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler does go down in the end. There are 7 Mutas on the production tab. I actually think that Lambo should be able to at least stabilize here. If all he loses is 6-7 drones, it's perhaps still playable with that Spire already online. 6 drones is what it is so far. The drones are all stacked up on the extractor, so he's not really mining as many minerals yet as he would like to. From here on out, though, it is obviously very easy for Serral to just make a bunch of Zerglings and run these Zerglings to the other side of the map. Lambo shaking his head. He is not happy with the amount of damage he took there. I'm a bit surprised that Serral is now making more roaches. Maybe he's worried about a big swell of lings and then it's lings and mutas at the same time. A base up and 19 workers ahead. Obviously, that's a great spot to be in. But with the mutas out right now, it's still, I think, a tiny bit. Sorry, guys. I've been a bit sick for quite some time, actually, but we're getting better. Like, I think Lambo can maybe still make something of the game because he does have a lot of map control now. He's got the mutas out. He can take out a couple of the overlords. It is hard for Serral to just end it unless we elevate or transfer a couple of queens to the other side of the map. Serral is getting overlord speed, but that could just be to A, save the OVs, and B, to scout a little bit. Still making a lot of roaches, though, at this point. And that gives me the idea that one queen does get picked off. I think the game is looking really, really good for us. It's looking really good for Yona, but against Minos, you never truly know how it plays out. Serral now queues up a bunch of drones and drops the infestation pit. I'm a tiny bit confused by all the roaches that Serral made. Now Serral makes a double infestation pit. Okay. Well, we will see. Lambo still on 39 drones. I have the feeling that Lambo is just going to go ahead and try to get some damage done here. Gets another queen. There's one more low HP. Queen is making a dive for that spore crawler. The spore crawler too. I'm starting to get a tiny bit worried, man, that these mutas are growing out of control. It's going to be very difficult, I think, for Serral to keep all of his queens alive here. But we have queens, we have a spore. That spore lived for quite some time. It did get a lot of shots off. Serral should have more on the ground, but we have a severe lack of anti-air. Uh-oh. I mean, this is just going to get very chaotic. The final 2 queens will go down. Lambo's supply is low, though, and I think the roaches of Serral should be able to do a lot more damage, and just a couple of mutas will. That definitely got a bit hectic, but it does not matter. In the end, it is good enough. All the roaches on the ground would be too much for Lambo to deal with. GG gets called, and it is Serral who gets the job done here in today's match. And he'll bring home the W for Basilisk. We were down 3-1. We have turned things around. It means that we improve our record of the regular season to 8 wins and 1 loss. The only downside of today is obviously that we won without an ace match. And since Shopify started the day with 2 points ahead of us, they will actually still have 1 more point. We get 2 points for winning with the ace. Shopify gets 1 point for making it to the ace match. So they now have 21 points. We've got 20. These guys don't often show you guys the standings of the league overall. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. These were the standings at the beginning of the day. Shopify 7-1, Basilisk 7-1. They get 1 point, so they go to 21. We get 2 points, we go to 20. That means that we're all tied up with Dragon Kaisi Gaming, but they have a much better map score. Blech. So we win, but we stay in 4th place. We win, but we stay in 4th place.